everyone, Lisa here, and today I am going to be attempting to do a tie-dye on some curtains for my daughter's room. I have to whisper that because curtains have been banned in our house. My husband hates them, and stay away, doggies, don't go in here, stay out. Bloody dogs. See? No, don't walk on that. No, don't walk on that. Come over here. Come over here. Ah, come here. Don't walk on that. And now I've got these two buggers.
Hey, kitty.
Don't walk on that. Ah, come here. Come here. Don't walk on that. No. Well, as I was saying, was hoping to get through this without these two buggers. So, yeah, anyway. I'm going to be tie-dyeing some curtains for my daughter's room. Now, it's not going to be curtains in the traditional sense because we're not allowed to have curtains in our house because my husband hates them, and he's basically said for every curtain he sees in the house, he's going to put up a car poster somewhere in the house, and I absolutely hate car posters, so we're having a bit of a standoff. But I'm actually going to try and get away with it by calling these some wall decor rather than curtains. So what I've got in my basket here is 3 single-sized flat bed sheets. So just plain white, the cheapest you can get. I think they were about $6 each. And what we're going to do is tie-dye them. Come here, don't step on that. In like a gradient effect, and then we're going to sort of drape them on each side of her window and try and get away with not having them look like curtains. So yeah, I've never done tie-dye before. Here's my tie-dye kit. I think I bought this off eBay. It was only, I think, maybe $13 or something like that, and I've never done it before, so it's going to be a first for me. And yeah, I was hoping to get away with it without these two buggers hanging around, because I just know they're going to walk all over it once I'm doing it, so I might have to actually shut them out of the garage. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So if I have to whisper at certain times, it may be because my husband's in earshot and we don't need him knowing that I'm actually making curtains. So I'll set everything up and we'll get started. So before I start the whole tie-dye, I've got a drop sheet on the bottom and a plastic sheet on top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the curtain or the flat sheet panel on top of the plastic, because it's going to get very wet, so that's why we're wrapping it in plastic. And I basically just have got the drop sheet down just so that the plastic doesn't attract any dirt or rocks or mud or anything, because we're going to have to roll the sheets up in the plastic, so it's basically just as a double layer protection. So I've set that up first. What we're going to do now is wet these bed sheets. Like, we need to wet them quite a bit, and I need to get a spray bottle as well. So I'll get those now, and then I'll set the camera up and we'll get started. Okay, so I've got all my dye bottles filled. I've got my 3 sheets in there. I'm just going to wet them thoroughly now with some water and then lay the first one on the mat. Just put a bit of dye in a spray bottle because I'm a bit nervous. after I've finished doing all the tie-dyeing, I've now rolled up all the sheets within that plastic drop sheet. So I've just rolled the whole thing up with the plastic drop sheet, and we're just going to now leave that for about, it says 6 to 8 hours, and that's why you wrap it up in plastic, to try and keep it wet. So yeah, recommend 6 to 8 hours. If you want more intense colours, leave it for longer. But as I want a fairly subtle effect, I think I'm going to probably take it out at about the 6 hour mark. So I'm just going to pack up now, leave this to dry, and I'll be back. I haven't filmed the washing part of this step, but once your tie-dye has been on for as long as you need it to be on, you then wash it in hot water, like as hot as the fabric can stand that you're using. Wash it in hot water, and that's pretty much you're done. So this is the end result. So I've got the three, there's one panel there, one panel there, one panel there, and one panel going across. So they're the 3 single flat sheets for a single bed. And yeah, super cheap, super easy. Like the whole lot was less than $20. But yeah, they're not curtains. They're just wall decor that just happens to be surrounding a window, okay? I haven't used a curtain rod. I haven't used curtain rails. I've just basically put a little shelving bracket up and just sort of weaved them and hung them and tied them onto the shelving bracket. So technically, they're not curtains. So I might be able to get away with it. I'm not even going to tell him. I'll see if he even notices. I'll see how long it takes before he even notices. But God, if I come home one day and there's a car picture up, I will scream. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm super, super happy with how they turned out. I was a bit worried that they were going to be a bit dark, but this sort of colour and fading is just absolutely perfect to what I wanted them to look like. So yeah, I'm really, really happy, and I'll probably definitely try it again with something else, maybe make a bedspread or something in a similar style. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Super easy. Definitely try it if it's something that you're interested in, and I will see you in my next video.
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
See you later, guys.